on, guys? What is up? It's your boy Joey Shake 72 coming at you guys with a video right now. It is 2 days away. Fucking 2 days away till preseason against the Green Bay Packers. My fucking god, I can't wait. It's fucking this close, just fucking close. I can taste it. So, we're going to go through the depth chart of the Philadelphia Eagles 2017 season, going into the first preseason game against the Green Bay Packers. So let me get started. Don't stop me. I just did this video for 40 minutes before, ended up deleting it by mistake, so now I got to do this shit again. Whew. All right, let's do this again. All right, so starting on offense, you got your cute QBs, Carson Wentz, Nick Foles, Matt McGloin, Dane Evans. Carson Wentz going to get a few snaps. A few plays of the first series. That's all I could see from him. So that's it with that. You know Carson Wentz ain't going to be playing more than a damn series. Nick Foles, he has an elbow injury. Don't know what the hell's going on with him. He's just been, here and there and, probably, been sitting out until he can get better. So I'm thinking that he's going to play. He's on the depth chart, so I'm thinking he's going to play. Matt McGloin, nothing crazy about Matt McGloin. He's been doing pretty bad at camp. Guy that's definitely probably not going to make the team. I could see us only holding two quarterbacks, two quarterbacks and one on practice squad. So, and then Dane Evans is definitely not going to be on this team. I don't think so. I think McGloin would most likely make it than Dane Evans. So we'll see what happens. Running back, LeGarrette Blount, only going to be in for a series. We don't want to waste his talent away. Okay, we don't want to run the fuck out of him. Okay, for a few series. We're only going to get him for a series. That's it. A great pickup by us when we need a running back is Wendell Smallwood. We could not trust because he fumbled the fucking ball, as well as Ryan Matthews being an injury-prone piece of garbage that he is. So we're doing that. Darren Sproles, he's going to be into the offense. He's already punt returning, so he is going to be in the mix in the offense, having a double running back set. Doing whatever I forgot what set they were talking about, but having LeGarrette Blount, Darren Sproles in the backfield is very dangerous. I can see that happening. Even Pumphrey and Sproles is very, very dangerous. Wendell Smallwood, the guy we went through his rookie bruises last year. He fumbled the ball a few times, or he fumbled last year, and he had a kick return touchdown last year. Wendell Smallwood is a guy that I can literally see, being that backup that we do need. He's not, he's been working his ass off this offseason, so I wouldn't put him down so much. The guy's working his tail off, and you got to respect that, and respect that he really wants to embrace this team and embrace the fans that are cheering for this team. I have a feeling that he will do something this year at the right time when they need him. Let's just hope it's not over something that's injury or losing a player. So we're pretty much going to do that. Donnell Pumphrey, San Diego State, got him in the 5th round, and he's the next Darren Sproles, punt returns, kick returns. So I'm happy with Donnell Pumphrey. They line him up in the slot. They've lined him up at running back. They've lined him up everywhere. They've used him in every way possible. So he's a guy that we're going to have to watch. Okay. So you got Byron Marshall. Byron Marshall is a dude that was on, came from the I think Chip Kelly era, and he's a good cut running back. I'm not gonna lie, very good cut running back. He just hasn't really got reps, so it is what it is. We gotta see what he can do. Corey Clement's a guy who was undrafted due to off the field issues. That shit. Most guys that drop, like Jalen Mills, dropped to the 7th round, and this guy was undrafted. So Corey Clement, I've seen him he's good. He's good at catching the ball. He runs very well. I can't wait to see him actually against another team and see what he could do. So I'm very excited for Corey Clement. I'm not just hyping these guys up. I'm actually excited to see all these guys. Ryan Matthews, get the fuck out of here. Give us our $4 million. All right, wide receivers. Alshon Jeffrey. He's probably not going to be playing. I listened to Doug Pearson's press conference today. He pretty much said, we don't know. We're still evaluating. Fucking evaluating. So, Alshon Jeffrey. Don't know if he can play. Don't know if they're going to let him play. I say keep him the fuck out because we need him for week 1. So we know what Alshon Jeffrey could do. 50-50 balls, jumping up in the air. Guy is speed, guy is fast. So I'm happy with that. Marcus Johnson, a guy last year didn't do shit. This year working his tail off. Went to North Dakota with the wide receivers, doing really well. So Marcus Johnson, I can see him making the roster. But we'll see what he can do on the field against another team. I'm very excited to see him. I think he is a slot receiver. I don't think he's much of a speed guy. mostly slot. So we'll see about that. Shelton Gibson, a guy, he's only had 2 good practices, which was the open practice Sunday and then Monday's practice. The guy has been bad route running, bad catching, but dropping balls in individual drills. Now, if you drop balls in individual drills, that fucking sucks. And, man, I hope he just gets better. We need him to shine. The deep threat that we need Shelton Gibson. Hopefully he fucking burns somebody and does something. Hopefully he shines. I'm praying for it. Maybe it's got all mental that it's an actual game. See what he can do. Wide receiver again, Torrey Smith. Oh, he's been the sleeper. He is the ultimate sleeper of this offense. Everyone thinks he's old. Everyone thinks he can't do shit. The guy has burned everybody. Yes, it's against bad fucking corners, but the guy still got the fucking speed no matter what. He's beat Jalen Mills. He's beat everybody. Bring him back to his old Baltimore Ravens days. Very cocky at his press conference. A lot of confidence, and we're going to see what he can do. I already know for a fact that he's going to burn the fuck out of somebody. That's what I want to see. With my own 2 eyes, him burning the fuck out of somebody and having that deep ball that we've wanted since the days of Deshaun Jackson coming back to Philly. I can't fucking wait. Let's see here. Let's run my thing here. Mac Hollins is a guy that we got from North Carolina this past draft. Could be a replacement for Jordan Matthews. Who knows? The guy is definitely coming along well. He probably has to develop for a good year. But the guy is quick. He's 6'3". He's a big boy, big as in tall, and he can definitely do something. So I'm very happy that we have him on this team because we need as much depth at wide receiver as possible. This guy could actually do something after this year, especially if he turns it up against some backups against another team. I'll be fucking happy with that. David Watford burned Patrick Robinson for a 70-yard pass. We'll get to Patrick Robinson later, but David Watford only had a touchdown pass last year against the Colts, but he's been he was down last year, didn't really do much, wasn't on the news, but he's been doing pretty good, got good speed. He was a dual threat quarterback turned wide receiver in the NFL. Well, he was a quarterback in college, then turned to a wide receiver in the NFL, so can't wait to see him play. Jordan Matthews, we all know what's going on with him. He's going to be with the first team most likely for a series, see what he can do. Hopefully no drop balls. Hopefully he runs good routes. Let's see him beat people one-on-one. He's got a better roster around him. Let's see what he can do. Nelson Aguilar, same thing. Let's see what he can do. If he's not with the first team, then he's with the second team. See what he can do. I hope the guy balls out. I'm praying for this man. Every fucking day of this training camp has passed by this whole offseason. I pray for this guy. So let's see what he can do. Bryce Treggs, get the fuck out of here. We don't want you. Greg Ward, practice squad. Paul Turner, the savior of Philly last year, when we had no wide receivers that could fucking catch. He could run routes. He could get yards. The only thing he could do that no other receiver on our team could do is fucking catch the damn ball. And he fucking ended up doing it. They ended up taking him out of plays. And he would make a good play and then get taken out. Now, we'll go to the tight end, Zach Ertz, known as Decemberts. He's going to become a good freaking guy this year because, honestly, every time we get Zach Ertz, every time he's doing good in the offseason, he gets hurt. And every time he's not hurt and we're in the middle of the season, then he's fine. And then when he's fine, we don't pass to him. And then when we don't pass to him, he just doesn't do good. He does good by the end of the year. So, hurt, not getting passes, and fucking doing great at the end of the year. So he's got to have a good track record. A guy that could do everything. He's become Carson Wentz safety blanket, security blanket, and he's been doing very well. So honestly, I expect everything from Zach Ertz this year. Brent Selleck, he's only here to block. He's going to retire 10, 11, whatever, 12 years in the NFL, 11, 12 years, whatever it is on the Eagles, repping the fucking Birds for as long as possible. He's only here to block. Not to really get passes unless he really has to, but he's got to come in and start doing some stuff. Trey Burton is a guy that has been very productive the past few years. We signed a second-year tender on him. So Trey Burton is actually, he could play fullback, he could he could play wide receiver. He could do pretty much anything, and he can catch the fucking ball very well. So Trey Burton, I'm very excited about. Billy Brown, I don't know who you are, get out of here. Anthony Denham, I know who you are, but just get out of here. Adam Zaruba is a rugby player, an all-star rugby player that wants to get a shot in the NFL. Probably not going to fucking happen. So definitely going to get out of here. Jason Peters at left tackle, been doing very well. he's been taking a lot of breaks. I'm really surprised they'll put him in for a series and that's it. He needs as much rest as possible. You don't need to go drain his ass. The guy can still play football. Protecting the blind side of Carson Wentz. Keep him in. Dylan Gordon, they've been using him at fullback because Bo Allen is hurt. And Dylan Gordon's been actually pretty much praised this past offseason. So we put him in. He's a good backup. We'll see what he can do. Matt Tobin, get the fuck out of here. Get the hell out of here. It's the last piece of Chip Kelly I need to fuck off this damn team. Left guard, Isaac Seumalo, a rookie that we picked in the 3rd round 2 years ago. The guy did very well when he stepped in, when injuries were occurring, and I can't fucking wait for him to step on the field, do what he's got to do. And he has secured the left guard spot. So a rookie in the left guard spot playing next to Jason Peters. He's been learning a lot. He's been doing a lot. So I'm very excited. Chance Warmack, 1st round pick in 2013, 13th pick overall. Didn't live to his 1st round talent. Played for Alabama. Jeff Stoutland was his head coach, which is our offensive line coach. So hopefully he puts a fire under him. He'll be the backup for Isaac Seumalo, most likely. Then there you have it. Dallas Thomas, fucking practice squad or cut. So let's go with the centers. Jason Kelsey, get the fucking hair out of your fucking ears. Start playing football. Stop being a little bitch. Stop getting penalties. Stop shooting yourselves in the damn foot. Stop doing stupid shit. We need you on this team this year, even if you're gone next year. We need you on this team this year, even if you're gone next year, like I said for the 2nd time. But Jason Kelsey needs to stop doing stupid shit. The guy is an undersized center. He can't take 300-pound nose tackles, but the guy could pull. The guy can get around, make blocks. He can hold up. He just needs to concentrate on himself and his offensive line. Make sure he makes the right calls. See what he can do. Stefan Wisniewski, we signed a 2-year, 3-year extension, whatever it was. Played for, started his career in Oakland as a guard. Played 2 years ago in Jacksonville as a starting center for all 16 games. And he's been a very good, reliable backup. Had a lot of reps last year. Guy is very, very nice as a good backup. A very promising backup. Is fucking awesome. Love him. Aaron Neary, don't know who you are. Get out of here. Tyler Orlowski is a guy that supposedly he was supposed to be some top guard. He ended up getting hurt this past offseason, but then we actually cut him, then re-signed him, so we'll just see what he can do. Right guard spot, Brandon Brooks had a lot of very high talented guard. Big fucking dude. Very light on his feet. Done well. He missed 2 games due to going to therapy, depression. Something happened, had to go to a hospital. So hopefully all that turns up well, and hopefully he does, he gets back and he's fine. So I think he'll be all right. Josh Andrews, don't know. Probably not going to be anything. Darrell Green, probably not going to be anything. Right tackle Lane Johnson. Lane Johnson, we have seen that when Lane Johnson's not playing, this team is totally different. I don't know why, because one guy can make a huge difference, especially in your right tackle, protecting the quarterback, which means Carson Wentz has to move, which means he has to extend plays, which means that there's not enough protection. So Lane Johnson there, he has shown his presence when he came back to the Giants game and fucking got 2 touchdowns out of him. Lane Johnson is going to do very well. Best right tackle in football, hands fucking down. Keep doing what your thing is. He wants to prove the league that they're wrong about him. Best right tackle in football. Halapuli Vaitai came in for Lane Johnson when he was suspended for PED usage and did very horrible against the Redskins his first year. Did very horrible. Allowed at least 3-4 sacks from Kerrigan. Then after that, he did very good. Very good backup now. I just had that. He was at a away game, his first rookie game. He fucked up, and he's learning a lot. He had a whole offseason, got more leaner, gained some weight, and he's a good backup, good reliable backup. Love him. And for 6'6", 338 pounds. Whew, God, it's a big motherfucker. All right, Taylor Hart, get the hell out of here. I just don't even want you here anymore. You're a DN turned fucking offensive tackle. Just get out of here. You're not going to switch positions and act like you're going to do something. Just get the hell out of here. Go back, go find Chip Kelly and go run a fucking college sports show on TV with him. Defense, let's start with the DNs. A lot of depth, guys. Brandon Graham led the whole league in hurries. Guy's a beast. Got to keep him on the field. We know what Brandon Graham could do, and man, he's got to do his thing. He's got to go out there and see what, I can't wait to see Brandon Graham, especially as the defensive line as a whole. This guy the pressure from him has been amazing, and I can't wait to see more. Derek Barnett, 14th pick of the draft. He's been beating Lane Johnson, Jason Peters. Jason Peters been telling him how to use his hands. He's got great fucking hands, Derek Barnett. Probably going to be with the second team, or he's not going to be in the first series. Maybe not. I don't know. But definitely going to be on the second team. Want to see what he could do against second string backups. Can't wait to see Derek Barnett in a fucking Eagles jersey. Steven Means, the guy I picked up from Buffalo a few years back. He can make plays. If we need him to get in and do something, he will make plays, Steven Means. He played with Jim Schwartz, and now he's a backup, but a reliable backup that can actually do good things. He blocked a punt last year. He made a few sacks last year. The guy is productive. So keep him on this team. Good backup. Defensive tackle Fletcher Cox. As soon as he got that $100 million deal, he was double-teamed like crazy, which meant Connor Barr and Benny Logan had to get some pressure. Did that happen? Nope. That's why they're not on this team anymore. That's why we have brought in some other things. We all know what Fletcher Cox can do, but he will most likely take double teams from every fucking team we face, mostly. So we got Destiny Vial. He made a few plays last year. Not your typical spotlight type of guy, but he can make plays when they do count. So let's keep him in the mix. Gabe Wright, get the hell out of here. I don't know who you are. Winston Craig, get the hell out of here. I don't know who you are. Timmy Jernigan, we got him from the Baltimore Ravens. Traded third-round picks this past offseason. And holy shit, 25 years old, on the rise, and top 5 D tackle against the run. Great fucking pass rusher. He overtakes fucking guards. And playing next to Fletcher Cox to replace Benny Logan. Fuck yeah, let's go get this shit. He's going to have a big fucking year this year. Justin Hamilton, probably backup. Elijah Qualls is the 7th-round pick we got from Washington. He's definitely going to be on the roster probably for a free roster spot just because we have no depth because Bo Allen is hurt right now. So he will most likely be there. Bo Allen is injured, of course, and he will not get signed next year. Outside linebackers, Michael Kendricks, he was seeking out a trade in January, but fucking Christ, we are not getting rid of him because there is a looming suspension for Nigel Bradham. We do not know, and hopefully it does not happen, but most likely he will be suspended. Don't know how many games, but Michael Kendricks is going to have to step the fuck up, not be an injury-prone fuck, but he is going to be playing for himself, and that's about it. So we'll do that. Now we got Najee Good. Special teams guy, we extended his contract a year. He's more of a special teams guy. I'm not worried about him playing linebacker. Don Cherry, another guy that was on the practice squad, a guy that has been doing good. Jim Schwartz has said some really nice things about him, so hopefully he shows something in the preseason, see what he can do. Middle linebacker, Jordan Hicks, 6 interceptions last year. My fucking God, this guy is going to make a name for himself in the NFL this year. Promise me, mark my fucking words, he will make a fucking name for himself in the NFL this year. The guy is the quarterback of the defense, one of the quarterbacks of the defense, but honestly, he is a great leader, and he's going to do very well. I can't wait to see him. He's a hard hitter. The guy just is a ball hawk. He covers tight ends very well. So let's see what he can do next year. I have no doubt in my mind. Joe Walker tore his ACL last preseason during the preseason game. He was making tackles behind the line of scrimmage like it was nothing last year. Would have made the roster. Tore his ACL. Now he's got a second shot. See what he can do. Hopefully he can fucking get a roster spot. By God, he has to make this team. We have no depth at linebacker at all. Steven Daniels, a 7th-round pick. From the Redskins a few years back, and he's not going to be around. Cornerback, Jalen Mills, he's been crisp. He's been doing the things that he needs to do. He knows he's a starting corner. We all know he's a starting corner, so he has to get his shit together, get his shit done, and he'll be on the field. Didn't allow a touchdown pass last year, and he's our hope to build around the cornerback position, and we need him around. So he's got to do good. Russell Douglas, he's been inconsistent. Jim Schwartz has said inconsistency. But he's looked crisp as soon as he got to rookie camp. But more terminology slows you down. And when it slows you down, you start playing bad. And when your technique is bad, you start thinking too much. And when you think too much, bad things are going to happen. So I have no doubt in my mind he will do fine a little bit more down the road. But we'll see what he can do. Hopefully he starts. I hope he gets his chance. He's got a big body, big size guy, big boy. So get him in here. 3rd-round pick from West Virginia. I'm counting on him to be the starting cornerback. Unless we don't get somebody else in. Aaron Grimes, another guy for a nickel spot cornerback, a guy that's been rising up in training camp. We'll see what he can do. I just need to see what he can do. He's been to the CFL, back, been getting hurt, and we got him back finally, and he's healthy, and see what he can do. Jamal Wiltz, get the fuck out of here. Tay Glover Wright, get the hell out of here. That was a waste of a damn signing. Patrick Robinson is a fucking waste of shit. Please get the hell out of here because nobody wants to see another Nolan Carroll, McKelvin, Byron Maxwell looking ass motherfucker like you that's going to fucking let a 70-yard pass from a damn practice squad guy catch over your damn head and do something to you, okay? So we don't need that. Hopefully bring another corner in, get him out, corner in, get him out. Okay, Ron Brooks is a guy that tore his ACL Vikings game last year. Fucking Christ, he was actually a really good player. Nolan Carroll, before Nolan Carroll had to step in and fuck everything up. So Ron Brooks is back, healthy. He played outside corner, did very well until he got hurt. Fuck, that sucks. He's back, he's healthy. Hope he plays well. C.J. Smith, he's been moving up the depth chart. Played with Carson Wentz at North Dakota State. I don't know what he's going to do. Everyone thinks he's a sleeper. I don't know. So we'll see what happens with him. Mitchell White, get the hell out of here. Sidney Jones is injured. We know his whole thing, so we'll get to him probably later on in the season when he starts to come back, because he's probably going to fucking come back when we don't want him to. Safety, Malcolm Jenkins. Malcolm Jenkins been doing very well. He has made a lot of tackles. He made a lot of tackles, I think, his first year. Second year, Chip Kelly had over 100 tackles. The guy's just been healthy, and he's one of the main leaders of this defense. We all know what Malcolm Jenkins can do. He can play nickel, he can play safety, he can play any fucking position on that damn defense. So need him to stick around, need him to stay healthy. God bless you, Malcolm Jenkins. Terrence Brooks is the guy that is stepping up behind Malcolm Jenkins as a safety. And that's pretty much it. He is the backup safety for both Rodney McLeod and Malcolm Jenkins. So hopefully he could do something. And see what happens after that. We need to see more from him in preseason. Trey Sullivan, get the hell out of here. Rodney McLeod got him from the Rams a few years ago. Rodney McLeod, he's a hard hitter. He's fucking fast. He could really hit someone hard. He could cover field. He can cover a lot of field, which is a great thing. So he needs to have a good year. Corey Graham, we signed him as a free agent very recently. Was on the Bills last year, and he's a 32-year-old safety right now. They might try him out at corner, see what he can do. I mean, why not? Might as well try him out. He played corner his first 8 years of his career, then moved to safety. Something that fucking, Darrelle Revis didn't fucking do, but I guess no one caught on that quick. But I want to see what he could do. And if Corey Graham could take the backup role in case Malcolm Jenkins has to move to the nickel, he can move right to safety and take his place and make some plays. He's actually a very good player. He needs to play safety, and if he can't do corner, he can stay at safety. Jalen Watkins, get the hell out of here. You can't cover anybody. You can't cover... Every time you give a corner help, you can't get there in time. You're just... you do good in preseason, and then you just suck the rest of the season. So you just got to get the hell out of Philly. Get out of here. And that's it. Chris Maragos, he's a special teamer. One of the best special teamers in the NFL. Probably one of the top special teamers in the NFL that makes plays and gets shit done. Recovering fumbles, and not even that, but just... He's a great blocker on the kick returns. I mean, he does a lot of great things. So I can't wait for him to be on the field as well. Special teams, Donnie Jones, the punter, Caleb Sturgis. He's going to kick, and he's going to do, I know he missed some kicks last year, but he'll be fine. We probably don't, hopefully, we got a good red zone fucking offense this year, so we don't got to worry about kicking every 2 seconds. Donnie Jones, the holder, fucking who gives a shit. Punt returners, Darren Sproles, Donnell Pumphrey, Greg Ward. So Darren Sproles, Donnell Pumphrey were punt returning. Great. Awesome. I want that. I want to be those two guys only. Kick returner, Wendell Smallwood, Nelson Aguilar, and Donnell Pumphrey. Wendell Smallwood, I don't really like him returning kicks. I know he had a touchdown last year, but I need someone faster. I need someone quicker. I need someone with quick feet. Nelson Aguilar, he's pretty damn fast. So long as, and now he's got the ball in his hands. Sorry, I was thinking a joke. He's got the ball in his hand, but he just can't let go of the ball now. All right, so I'll do that. Then you got Donnell Pumphrey. I want him to return kicks mostly. So you got Darren Sproles punt returning, Donnell Pumphrey kick returning. Man, I want to see him make people fucking miss. So I can't wait to see him. And that's pretty much about it. So I turned this video into 24 minutes. The last video was 40, so this is a lot better. So that's about it. That is the depth chart for the Philadelphia Eagles and the analysis of every player that I can really come up with much of my ability. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And 2 fucking days. Let's go fucking Birds. Let's do this. Fly, Eagles, fly. I love you guys.